got an album coming out real soon. I've heard his parents had to keep him locked up in a still room. I've heard that he turned crazy after taking too much Panadol. I've heard he's a member of the secret satanic cult. I've heard he lives up north in an old tip truck walks. I've heard he's a murderer, let a witness just come forward. I've heard he's really insane, I've heard he's cryptically strange. I've heard God had to lift his brain in his skull with a crane. I've heard he's a member romancer, I've heard he's friends with the Santas. I've heard he lives off the premise of being an eccentric inventor. I've heard he's a volatile freak that's got a college degree. I've heard he's actually a distant relative of Silent MC. I've heard he fills up his pen cartridges with rapper's blood. I've heard he's a bikie that sells guns and traffics drugs. I've heard he's a demented ex-pilot with a nil penchant for violence. I've heard Simplex picks the acapellas up from a mental asylum. I've heard he was in a bad state at a government lab base. I heard he lost both legs in an illegal street drag race. I've heard he unleashed a tirade against Live Aid. I've heard he was injected with the cells of Einstein's brain in the 9th grade. I've heard he's an evil Devo. I heard he owns Jesus Evo. I've heard he screwed Delta Goodrum while she was receiving chemo. I've heard he was a top secret experiment gone bad. I've heard he was the target of a Carlton crew murder contract. I've heard that he's a computer geek. I've heard he's got the hugest teeth. I've heard that he used to teach. I've heard he writes his own music sheets. I've heard he's an average bloke and that he's really quite boring. I've heard the guys from Hilltop Hoods write his rhymes for him. I've heard he's a romantic gentleman that likes talking. I've heard he's got a small penis but his balls are ginormous. I've heard he owns a spacious mansion that his last name is Hanson. I've heard he gets off on raping fans and imitating Manson. I've heard he's holding Falconio interstate for ransom. I've heard he does like Rex hunting alleys and strips naked prancing. I've heard he's involved in Snowtown and still goes round to kill bags. I've heard he's applied Chappelle Corby with that vacuum seal bag. I've heard he's a small Asian bloke that thinks romper stomp was cool. I've heard Paris Hilton fingers herself to his poster hanging on the wall. I've heard he's a villainous destroyer, that he's a train station pissing boy. I've heard he funded the Bali bombs. I've heard he's David Hicks' lawyer. I've heard that he's an Arab pilot disguised as a battle rhymer. I've heard he knows that I've heard that he's a Roswell crash survivor. I've heard MC Fuck Everyone is really his crazy evil twin, and that he's got a burial ground under his house for those that beef with him. I've heard he's got 12 kids all born with horns on their forehead. I've heard he's a miraculous survivor of 9/11 that was thought dead. I've heard Dr. Frankenstein's his manager. I've heard that he actually from the family descended from the bloodline of Dracula. I've heard he's never left his home. I've heard the new record's dope. I've heard he made genetic clones of his flesh and bones to rep for shows. I've heard he exhumed Shakespeare's remains and resurrected him, and that we're listening to the lyrics of the bard when the record spins. I've heard he's Peg's Ghost Rider and that he's an Alan Poe biter. I've heard he was hired by millions of dope rhymers to make their flow tighter. I've heard that he's got the IQ of Isaac Newton but times 2. I've heard his whole house is actually one great big mic booth. I've heard that all of his fans are constantly being lied to. The Damo was actually a 40-year-old American white dude. I've heard he was a spoiled rich kid that died at a ski resort, and that his album was written posthumously on a Ouija board. I've heard he's a German engineer designing weapons for NATO. I've heard you shouldn't really believe everything you hear about Damo.